It's easy to put yourself last on the list, ignoring your needs and desires. At least for some of us is. And this endless cycle of self-neglect isn't because someone else is doing this to you. It's because you are doing it to yourself. It's tough to admit, but those excuses are just that, excuses. Hello everyone, and welcome to Brilliance Unleashed, where we dive deep into what it truly means to lead, not just others, but ourselves. My name is Anna, and in today's episode, we're confronting the hard truth that many of us shy away from. The person you might be neglecting the most is yourself. We're flipping the script on self-neglect today, so get ready for a journey into self-discovery and empowerment. Imagine this. Every morning you rub your phone before you even go out of bed, tuning into the world's demand before your feet hit the floor. Here's the truth, love. Tough love. True and tough love. By doing that, you're setting yourself up to live someone else's day, not yours. You're tuning in somebody else's agenda. And how is that for a wake-up call? Let's ask ourselves a question. Why do we neglect ourselves? And it often starts with psychological conditioning. So from the young age, many of us are taught to prioritize work and the needs of others, absorbing cultural, familial, or expectations that glorify self-sacrifice. Does it sound familiar to you? Definitely it sounds familiar for me. Immediate gratification from checking emails or social media offers a quick reward, making it harder to choose activities like reading or exercising, whose benefits are more long-term. So there is a FOMO, fear of missing out, which keeps us overcommitted and underfulfilled, constantly aligning with external agendas rather than your own. And again, my question to you, does it sound familiar? Because it is, again, for me and many of my clients. So let me ask you, how many times you have promised yourself you would finally take that course, starting the exercise, going to the gym, take that well-deserved break, read that book, and plan vacation just the way you want? And how many times? How many times have you bailed on these promises because something else came up? Someone else came up. And I want you to be honest. Make a quick scan of those situations. It's easy to put yourself last on the list, ignoring your needs and desires. At least for some of us is. And this endless cycle of self-neglect isn't because someone else is doing this to you. It's because you are doing it to yourself. It's tough to admit, but those excuses, oh, but that's important. Oh, I promised someone to do this. Oh, I don't have the luxury to treat myself, are just that, excuses. They are signs you are not showing up for yourself, standing up for yourself and choosing yourself. And what happens? Frustration mounts, your quality of life diminishes, and happiness creeps in and stress builds up. Maybe you're even on the brink of burnout because you're showing up for others. You have your doors to your emotional, mental world open, and people are just coming and going, and you're constantly leaving your energy with them. And there is a possibility to break the cycle. And changing this deeply ingrained pattern doesn't require monumental shifts, but intentional, consistent actions. So here, how you can start. First, set boundaries. Physical, emotional, digital, and cognitive boundaries. Start saying no to others, and because it often means saying yes to yourself. Boundaries protects your time and energy. They are not walls, but gates to your well-being. And imagine that If you're saying quite often, oh, I don't have time for this, I don't, well, I cannot do this because there's not enough time. Think about it that the time, we all have this the same amount of time. And you just allocated that time to other people, not to yourself. So start shifting that and allocating time for yourself. It can be starting with 10 minutes per day. Then invest in your personal growth. So allocate time, energy, money for personal development activities that enrich your mind and soul. This isn't just self-care, it's essential strategy for thriving and for sustainable success. Practice self-compassion. So adjust your internal dialogue to be more nurturing and less critical. Treat yourself with the same kindness that you would offer a friend. Then prioritize your health. Regular physical activities, balanced diet, adequate rest are crucial. Your physical health significantly impacts your psychological well-being. And then celebrate your small wins. First of all, make time to acknowledge them and then celebrate. Every step towards that self-care is a victory. So recognize and celebrate your efforts, no matter how small, to build the momentum for more significant changes. And I started at the beginning with that example on your phone, when you just immediately grab it when you are opening your eyes. Start to postpone this moment. It can be 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Just first tuning into yourself. Do not invite thousands or millions of people to your bedroom and immediately be impacted by their individual needs, desires, and agendas. Start tuning to yourself. Because I've walked that path, feeling overwhelmed by others' expectations, constantly putting my needs last. And it was about just grabbing my phone for first thing in the morning. It was about not allocating time for my own personal development to serve others better. And it started shifting when I decided to be an entrepreneur. And if I haven't changed those ways, if I haven't started showing up for myself and then for my business, I would probably fail miserably. So those small shifts and change absolutely were a game changer. I started to show up for myself every morning, starting reading, meditating, and just tuning to my own agenda. And that gave me definitely way more energy, more creativity, and calmness. So I'm really inviting you to start doing, experimenting what would make a huge difference for you. So let's start with something small, but in a consistent way. So dedicate your first 10 minutes of your day to do something that nourishes you. So you can sit with a cup of coffee and just enjoying it. Meditate, journal, read, sing, dance. Before you're gonna dive into that digital world. And remember, those 10 minutes aren't just a small step, they're just seeds for your profound transformation. Your future you will thank you for doing it today. Thank you for tuning in. And if you're ready to stop blending in and start leaving your unique mark on the world and tune into your own agenda, join me on the upcoming masterclass. Check the link, sign up, show up for yourself, and start changing your own old patterns. Remember, it's never too late to be what you might have been. So catch you next time when we continue to lead, grow, and inspire. Bye for now.